Hey guys, it's Potato Master and welcome back to Shapes 2, where today we have unlocked color mixing, and we've unlocked it before pin pushers, because I guess the hard scenario mixes those two up. So we gotta be creating these milestones here. It looks like it mainly wants us to create pink, but I think, yeah, that's a white semicircle there. Okay, I mean, I was looking at this just a moment ago, and I did pick out a spot for it. So over here we got circle, we got the spike near red. You might be noticing a lack of squares other than this one over here, but we only need, I believe, those two pieces, and that's it. I think for the entire, the entire way through we just need those two pieces, so we should be fine on that front. And I just need to combine them with the circles anyway. So let's do this one first, because we got kind of the square piece and the circle pieces all right next to here. Okay, so there's our two half circle guys. So, I mean, the first thing that needs to happen is these bottom ones need to meet up with the squares, and then we can paint that whole shape at once, and then this one can go in. So let me pull out my stacker here. All right, yep, that should be good. And then we need our paint platform here eventually. Okay, yep. So then they'll paint it blue, and then we'll just need another stacker. And then for the squares, we're also going to need two shape miners here. And I need to fix all this so it actually has them coming out correctly. There we go. Okay, so now we got those two. They just need to be fused together. There we go. And we just take a space belt output from there, and they just need to go right in there. Alright, and that should be that milestone shape all done. Alright, let's make the star one now. Should also be relatively easy. Alright, and we just stack those on top of each other once they become painted, and we should get that red star there with it missing a corner. Alright, now that we're working on our milestone goals, we have a plethora of tasks to keep up with. So yeah, we have the previous painting task, and then right here is where it switches over to the mixing task, and oh wow, this one looks fun. And by fun, I mean we're going to focus on these tasks first. Alright, so what do we need for the final version of this guy? A little bit of everything. Let's do it right over here. So first thing we need to do is extract half a slope from here. Alright, so there's our slopes. Then they just need to be painted blue. Yeah, and I'd rather paint them blue beforehand, because I can't make this shape and then dye it entirely blue, because it only paints only paint the top layer. So I might as well. I mean, there's another blue thing up near this one, so we should be good. Okay, so that should be getting blue to these guys. And now we just need the spokes, and the spokes are already in the correct orientation. And we plug red right into, wait, red? Why did I do red? And there's blue right in there. Also some more platform units from here. At this point it really is about the platform units and not the science. Could care less about the science. I need the platform units, man. Now the question is, where do I want to stack these guys on top of? Where's the vortex? Vortex is over here, so I'll probably stack it on top of this one up here. Alright, that should be the first stage of that pin task completed. Next! Okay, looks like we also need, a bunch of this looks like we need kind of what we needed before. Ooh, actually, no, we need a lot more full shapes this time by the end of it that we can. Oh, that one's also full shape. This one is just the half shapes. So yeah, we want a full spike, slope, and circle near blue and red. Alright, they're a little far away from each other, but they are in at least a 9x9 grid. So we got the circle, we got that is a full slope, right? Yes, it is. And we have spike. So we can put these three together here, and we got red and blue right nice in the middle. The first thing though is cutting each of these in half, or maybe actually we'll do the milestone first, since that just got completed. Well, that title's claimed, I'll be able to find it. So now for this one, we need to go from being blue and unpainted to pink and white. Or not pink, magenta, I guess. Alright, so let's remove the blue from there. And where's paint mixer? Oh, there's a conveyor belt in the way. Well, I mean, yeah, just placing it there solves that problem. Okay. Alright, and then there's red getting into it, so that should make magenta soon. And now we just need to make the circle white, which means we need more red, we need blue, and we need the green. Okay, so just kind of setting this all up here. Yeah, so we have our paint platform, then we got our 2 paint mixers. Then let's, yeah, put that in there. Alright, and there should be green connected. So that'll eventually make these white half circles, and then they should be making the shape. So now let's focus on these guys here. So first of all, that no longer needs to be red, it now needs to be magenta. So that should be making magenta when the blue gets over. And then we'll have that shape all completed. Let's get back to that pin task we were doing. So we need to chop you in half. Alright, so now we got these guys in half, and we have the circle in half. Question is, which one do we... let's just do this one over here for now. This one is definitely subject to change later. Okay, so for this shape, we need the rainbow, right? No green. Okay, for some reason that middle one looked green to me from out here. I don't know why. So we need this shape twice, and then the circle with the slope twice. I found... Okay, guys, I have found the area for this milestone. I found the slope across from the circle. There's also blue nearby, and there is some red. What did we need the red for? Just the final version of the shape? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, first of all, we're not even going to start out using this shape. If anything, I'm actually going to start out using this shape here, and then painting it blue. Can I just cut this directly in half? If that spins around, no, I have to do it the other way. Okay, yeah, so this current setup that I'm getting in right now is going to be very temporary, because this is literally only for the first stage here. That is it, but we'll deal with the rest of it when the time comes. Alright, and that should be connected into the main line there. Okay, next in line is you. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. How do I want to... Why do you eventually replace something with a red spoke? Wait, this changes form multiple times. No, it's just the final one that changes form. Why? Yeah, that's just a green circle with a slope. More slopes with circle. More slopes with circle again, but this time red. And then change the bottom shape. Okay, so I want at least one spoke. We need green and red. And we need mostly slopes with probably just a circle nearby. Okay. Alright, so I found a full slope with some circle nearby. I can use either one of those. There's some green nearby too for the circle. It is just a circle that needs to be green, right? Yeah, just a, well, and eventually 2 slopes that go in to replace it. So yeah, we should be fine to do that one there then. So we just need to extract a corner out of the circle, but you know what? Right before we do that, looks like we got to finish up operator 4 here, and by finish up, I mean, what is going on here? Oh, that spike's on the different platform now? So first of all, for this stuff, I actually need this to be cut out first. Let's also get rid of this red line for now. We can connect it later. So let's grab a foundation, and we need to cut out that guy right there. And that's the corner cut out of it. This will definitely be used later. And by later, I mean for this pin task here. So now the red spoke needs to be stacked on top of you. So now these guys are pretty far away. I do have an idea. Okay, so if we take 2 shape loaders here, and we only have 1 train stop, then it should pick up one of each of these boxes. And then if we go over here, okay, so first of all, the red spoke got all over way over here. Red spoke will be on the first carriage. Got it. Yeah, let's move the stacker down one. And what will happen after this? So after this... Well, actually, I guess right before this, we can still stack that white circle on top, can't we? So we can make use of this new space then by having the white half circle go on to... Oh, wait, hold on. It needs to be cut in half first. Alright, so that's it all rotated. So it should then be stacked onto the correct side. And then when the red spokes come in, they should just fall right in, and then we'll just need the other spokes on it. The thing about that, though, is that I think we need it to be like this. Right? So that, yeah, the purple spokes are on the bottom, which is actually extremely perfect for us, because then we can put that there. Man, this is so sad. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do here is take this and put it there, which will allow us to do that. I should also probably grab a space belt and hook those guys up. And then that should drop off... Wait. The red spokes are going to be the first one. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be the other way around. Oh. Okay, well, if we cut that out, press F, that should switch them. But then this whole thing here needs to be a little bit rewired. I didn't need to delete as much as that. There we go. And then I should be able to go up and connect this rail right to these guys. And now we need to pick it up. Also, we need red back in here. Actually, yeah, we can just do that right there. Nice. Bridge underneath all of that. Actually, that's not going to work, is it? Ooh, that output is really unfortunate, actually. I think that means this entire thing is going to have to move down one. And then I am going to put the loader there. So then I can have 2 train stops fit in, and then I'm just going to connect it like that. And we'll have a little space belt. Why do these never want to auto, like, output from things? Anyways, that should... Yeah, so these should be the red spokes that then get placed onto that. And they should be placed onto the purple spokes. So now I just need to plug the train in, I believe. Okay, looks like we already got red spokes. Guessing because we had to, yeah, wait longer for the blue to come back and pile up. That should be this shape all done. If I get a couple pin tasks in and it's not going up at all, then we'll come back and check it out. But for now, where was I at? Oh yeah, I was over here. I was making this green circle thing. Which reminds me, I need to grab this guy right here. Alright, so if I place that down, what are we getting? It is the wrong orientation, which I can fix by fixing these rotators, but I can also fix it right here. Is this completely unnecessary? Yes. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. Alright, then we just need the paint platform. I think I actually want it on that side, right? Where's the green? Yeah, that side's fine. Alright, so that should be our green 3/4 circle. Now we just need to bring it over to this guy. How many platform units is this going to cost me? 123? Ah, that's not bad. So let's go back to our pin task here, and we have one more from painting. And it looks like the main ingredient we need red and blue. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? This is another one of those shapes where going from, like, this here into this here, it would be really useful if somehow, yeah, you could, like, mirror shapes. Like, I know last time I suggested, like, a spatula that could flip it over, but that, of course, wouldn't work very well for flip shapes, because I also suggested having, like, the tiny shapes stay tiny. So you could almost, like, create a tornado of all stacked circles. But that wouldn't work for this scenario, because you would just cut it in half, flip the one side over, and then, of course, it would be completely different layers and all that. So I wonder then if it would even be better if you could, like, almost, like, conveyor them up to like an actual mirror thing where they then phase through the mirror and come out as their mirrored self, or even just they go up to the mirror scans them, and the scanning like destroys them, and then it creates a mirrored replica on the other side. So almost like here. Let me place down a platform. So like you would have your shapes come in. I'll use a painter as an example. So the shapes come in, they would be there, they would almost get like analyzed and then destroyed by the analyzation, and then recreated here, but this is their mirrored self, and then you could continue on your way with your mirrored shape now. I think that would be pretty cool, and also helpful. But for this shape, yeah, we need mainly circle, bit of square. Honestly, if we could find, well, I guess I have the opposite corners blueprint anyways, that I need to fix, because right now there's definitely a very temp fix on that by having the trash at the very beginning and just not using half the belts. I need to fix that at some point. But definitely having just the opposite circles to start out with would be good for painting. So let me see if I can find that. It would also be nice if there was like an upgrade for the vortex, like a scan upgrade, where as you upgrade it, it can scan further and further out, and you can input like a specific shape code that you want to find. Like for example, the opposite corner circles that I'm looking for, and it would like go outwards and like ping the ones that are nearby, so you can go around and actually like look at them and see, oh, is there enough of this color nearby and all that, so you don't have to, you know, be scrubbing through the trenches here. Alright, I think I'll use this area here, and I'll just figure it out as we go. Okay, so first things first, these squares need to be red. Okay, so the squares got their red now, and these are also facing the correct way. Well, for the first section of this anyway. Alright, so that should eventually be creating our shape. Of course, it's not going to tell me because the red isn't in yet. But that should be all good. Alright, and that's that pin task. All done and dusted there. And we are indeed getting numbers up on our milestone 7. Okay, so let's continue down the line here. Where did I put that? Uh-oh, I'm going to lose goddamn everything here, aren't I? Unless this is it right here. Oh, I'm so good at remembering things. So did I just completely forget to give myself circles for... Oh no, there's half circles down here. Why are they so far away though? Alright, so that should be... Wait, no. The blue squares need to be the ones that are on top. The way I was doing it, the blue squares were about to be the bottom one. There we go, that's better. Actually, before I really start placing these belts in, let me figure out what's going on over here first. So yeah, you're getting this stacked on top of you. Yeah, this train track's going to become so messy by the end of this. I really need to replan my stuff out more. Mainly just for the sake of the trains. Like, look at this. What is this? What is this junction here? What is going on? This looks like someone who hasn't planned anything out. Wait, that's me. Alright, and that should be those circles eventually getting in there and stacking on top. Let me make sure that those are indeed the right circles, though. Have they? Yes. Yep, it's normal and then blue. Okay, so that one's done. That one, is there a reason why it hasn't gone in yet? Yes, there would be a reason why it hasn't gone in yet. Alright, next up, what even it? Oh, it's that one? Where the hell am I making that at? Probably over here. Okay, well, first of all, screw that train. Second of all, you are getting painted now. Do not resist. Okay, so that's red hooked up into there, so that should be painting, yeah, those half ones red, and then it'll just stack the normal half circle on top. Wait. Actually, delete this entire belt. Well, maybe not the entire belt. We just need to get rid of these rotators. Alright, and now that that's all good, we can just... boop. There we go. put down the locomotive, and we should probably put down the carriages as well. So now that should be the other side of the circle. Yep, that should be that one all done. Okay, where are we making this blue guy at? So we need to grab this. It does need to be rotate 180 degrees because I want to keep it... I just want to keep everything the same orientation. It's simpler for my own head. I'm sorry. And then the squares are over here, but that's so far away. I'm taking these squares. Alright, there we go. That should eventually be making its way to get done. So next up we gotta go back over to our green circles, which are over here, right? Yeah. So we need to take this shape, and then instead of just cutting the corner out, we basically need to do what we did with the circle. So let me take this platform here. Alright, so now we got that all settled. Oh, and it is giving me a preview. That looks like the shape we're after. Alright, and now we should be onto that one there. Alright, so first things first, I need 2 more of these guys. And one of them needs to be rotated any way that's not 180. Paint platform. And if I place it right there, we should be able to achieve that. Okay, and then I can grab a stacker and then stack them on top of each other to create the circle that's going to go on top there. And I think we actually got all the pin tasks caught up right now. I mean, this one right here is about, both of these are about to complete. So we are going to have more to do in just a second. This pin task here, interesting. Okay, so on the emerald, I guess before it gets stacked on top of the spokes, I need to put just a normal guy on it. That's these guys over here, right? Yeah. So basically this, before it even gets well, no, actually after it gets painted blue. Space belt, and that should be that one all done. Is that the only change? Wow. Honestly, it feels like these two tier 3s of these shapes are pretty simple. Oh well, let's find where we have that at. Where did I put it? Okay, so you need spikes underneath of you, which means that this train is changing again. Now, I did have the foresight too. Yeah, here we go. Here's the full spikes. Okay, and then it'll eventually go to there. Wait, no. This needs to go on the bottom, which means we're about to get a little bit weird here, because now it's starting to veer off in a different direction. But it's fine. That should still eventually be, yep, our shape. Okay, so next up we have this one, which is basically just have the same shape, but don't paint it this time. Whoa. What a crazy concept. I'm quaking in my boots over here. Okay, so I think the easiest way to do this is if I go there. Okay, and that should be that milestone shape. Yep, slowly getting done. We do have some of them because I had disconnected for a second, but for the rest of them, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for it to trickle down. And I think now I'm waiting on, yeah, these 2 tasks to complete. Alright, well, since we're waiting on these guys to get done, might as well get started on this. And I've scoped out this circle slope platform here because all the colors are near it, and we also have a circle up here, and I know it's mainly blue, but the only circle we need is to be painted teal anyway, so... Well, also I guess I just got that done. So I guess I spent too long looking for this, and those got completed anyway. Well, for now then, let's definitely mark this area out by just putting a minor there, sure. Now I'll be able to find that square easier. So for this circle thing, I need to do this again, but paint it red. I need to do this, but again, while also managing to have an input for these guys, but also paint it red. So these guys definitely need to be on the bottom. So let's at least grab a stacker here and then flip that. Okay, so that needs to be the eventual input. This entire thing I need to copy, plus it needs to go into a painting thing. So obviously I can't just put it there. There we go. And now we just need the color red. Okay, well that should be that pin task all done. Okay, so now we're moving on to the kind of checkerboarded circles, which, yeah, are down over here. Oh, that one's also done to go do. I don't know if we're ever actually going to get to that task. Okay, so this time for this one, I basically need to do, yeah, this again, but with the blue on some of them. Which there is blue up here. Okay. So that should eventually create our blue and normal target. And then that needs to be placed there because it goes on top. Yep, let's actually look at this. I'll just keep placing the trains as I go. Alright, so that should be that pin task done. And then I believe yeah, we got up to this one. So here's the spikes I'm guessing I was going to use for it. You know, I do have a kind of a interesting idea that I could do for this. So if I grab some red from over here and yeah, make this red because we need the red bottom half slope. And then that eventually needs to be on top of the spokes, and if it needs to be on top of it, then the stacker, yeah, needs to be like that, and we'll place it there so we can actually take the output from it. And let's grab these spikes here. We can then take the output from this and plug it directly in. Okay, and then that should be that milestone done. Next up, though, we gotta take this shape and basically duplicate this and also turn the circle red. So first things first, let's just not cut this in half anymore. There we go. There's that one solved. Okay, yeah, so now those are full circles, and then they need to be painted red. And now that should be red circles. Of course, it's going to be red half circles for a bit. It's going to be wrong for a little bit. But that should eventually create our shape here. Alright, now next up on our list here, we're basically doing kind of what we've been doing. And we also need, yeah, corner circles. So yeah, now I'll go in there, it'll stack on top of that, and we'll have that shape. Okay. Anything else we need? Nope, now we're just waiting on other shapes to complete. Which means let's try our hand at this one again. Oh, wait, train. Alright, now that we got the train there, let's focus on this again. Okay. So first of all, you need to be rotated 180 degrees. No, not 180 degrees. Wait, no, this shape won't work at all. What am I doing? It needs, they're not opposites. It's, opposite circles and opposite slopes. Okay, well, I didn't even find the right thing to begin with. Okay, we're going to use this shape here. I would rather the red not be so far away, but when it comes to finding slope shapes, you can't be picky. These things are like ultra rare commodities. They just never spawn. Okay, and that should be that pin task there. We finally are starting to catch up a little bit, although I don't know how, yeah, I don't know how long we're going to be ahead. Alright, well, looks like we have, yeah, operator level 20. Thanks for the points. Yep, we've completed our milestone. We still have a lot of the pin tasks left to do still, though. So I am just going to claim this for now. We've unlocked pin pushers, guys. We've done it. That's milestone 7 complete. I can't wait to, yeah, see what these pin tasks have in store for it. That doesn't have any pins in it. Before doing these milestones, though, we got some pin tasks to complete. I at least want to complete all the ones for painting, because now we're 2 milestones behind instead of just 1. Ooh, let's go. Alright, let's begin with this guy here. So for this, I did plan ahead where, yeah, I guess for this one... No, that's right, I gotta swap out those 2 guys for slopes as well. Yeah, and then we're gonna get that shape, and we need to paint that shape green. And then we need a red spoke to go in here. And once we get a red spoke to get in, then we should be done with this pin task. And that should be that pin task all done. And I think that's also the final stage of that pin task, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, we're coming up to the final stages for some of these. We're going to do this one, then we're going to do 2 final stages, and then we're going to have to wait for that one to get done, and then do its final stage. Alright, so first of all, let's do this one second to last stage. So we need the slopes, and they need to be blue. I'm going to start off by just putting it here, and we'll make it, and then I'll probably cut it to where it actually needs to be. And that should be that one once I get the train in here all done. Looks like we have our first task done, right? That's the first one that's 100%. Yeah. Now we need to do that one there. Where did I have that one at? So you just need a blue slope guy on top of you. Well, luckily we have the slope guy there. Where's blue, though? Oh, blue's kind of far down. That's unfortunate. Alright, and then I can just shape loader, and then I think, yeah, that just narrowly goes around. Cool. That should be that pin task all done. And then next up, I need to make that shape again, but make it red. Okay, so what are we looking at right now? Wait, is this the correct one? Was that the previous iteration? No, it wasn't. What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at that one right now, aren't I? No, I'm looking at the right... What the hell am I looking at? Oh! Oh my... Okay. Alright guys, hear me out. I've managed to... I was trying to do this one here, and I did it on the wrong one! This was just not needed at all. This was just wrong. This was just on the wrong one. Okay, well, I should probably get that one actually done then. This one was actually over here, wasn't it? Yeah, you were. Alright, well, should probably move this then. Okay, so that should be blue coming into here. And then this just needs to go right there. And yeah, that looks all good. Alright. Okay, now the correct one. I pointed to the wrong one again. The correct one. This one should be done. Oh my. How did I mess up that badly, bro? Okay, well, now let's go over here and actually do what we need to do. Okay, so what I need to do here is that I basically need to make... Which one is it? Yeah, this shape again. So this whole thing, but paint it red. Well, anyways, the red should get to here eventually. It may take 5,000 years, but it'll get there. Alright, and then with the train going in, operator level being completed, that should be that one all done. It'll take a while for the red to get here and all that. Also looks like these ones, yeah, are just starting to get in as well. Alright, well, honestly guys, I think I'll catch you once this reaches 4,000 here, because I don't really... Oh yeah, we'll do these tasks next episode. Alright, well, we got that pin task complete, as well as that one while I was sitting here waiting for it. I did also upgrade everything to level 4 except for vortex input, and I got painting to level 2 because that's equivalent to level 4 for everything else. So I did do that with the research points I had, and now we gotta figure out how to make this thing. So let's analyze what we got going on. So first of all, one of these quarter pieces, so the red square and the red circle have to be on top of one another. The blue circle wants to be on top of the two gray circles, and then the blue corner wants to be on top of the gray circles on top of the red, which is all what's happening here. Now, what's the best way to do this? Because again, we have the problem of it kind of needs to be a mirror of itself. So if we start off with just cutting in half, let's get our guinea pig over here. Yeah, if we just start out cutting in half. Okay, that's promising. Well, also, okay, so these stacker bends are 4:1, just like the cutters are. I can grab this, do that, and then, yeah, there's our shape. Okay. Yeah, see, we're gonna have... No, we're still, yeah, gonna have some problems here with fitting it in. So is there any way to make this smaller then? What if I instead had the rotator on this side and then the bent stacker like that? I think we still run into the same issue here, if not, it's worse now. Yeah, we run into the same issue, and of course we can't go up another floor because we only have 3 floors, not 4. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think the only way I can get this to work is indeed in this environment here. Alright, well that should be making, yeah, our pin task shape. Let's go. I recommend you ignore everything this train is doing here. Yeah, this entire track, just ignore it. Just close your eyes. You don't see it. Also another tree done. This one's about to be done, just 2 boxes away. And we literally just plugged that in. That is exactly what I need, right? I need a double, triple check. Yes. Yes, that should be exactly it. Alright. Well, I personally am going to wait for those to get done, but I'm not going to make you guys sit around and wait for that. They'll probably be done by the next time I start up next time. If anything, this one might actually still be going. But I will see you guys tomorrow for pin tasks. Remember, we're doing, for the hard scenario, we're doing a video every single day. And this is 4, 5, 6, the day 4. I can count. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.